Hello and welcome to another Stardew Valley mods video. I'm going to be looking over the Automate mod today. So first things first, we're going to go back down to my setup. In here I have set up an example of what you can use the Automate mod for. Now, for anyone looking, it just looks like a bunch of casks, kegs and preserve jars all bunched up. Not very efficient at all. But due to the mod, which automates it all for you, I know that didn't sound quite right, but that's literally what it does. If you hit U on your keyboard, you'll be able to see that everything's highlighted in green, apart from these furnaces that are in red. The reason for this is that you need to have a chest on it for it to register it's being automated. So, ta-da, now it's turned green, magical. And due to this, it means that I can go and get some, if I remember to keep it on there, and if I could spell, I get some ancient fruit, just one or two, and put them in this chest. Now a magic trick's going to happen. They're going to start disappearing. Now what's happened is that they've all gone into the kegs, and you can now tell that all the kegs, I mean all of them, are kegging. Now if I go back into my interface and then go down to the keg options so it speeds up a bit, you know, say finished, and now these are going. I've already got casks gone. So in one of these chests, I set up a couple because ideally you'll have tons going. You'll notice that I've now got. So you can do the same with preserve jars. If I get some, I don't know what goes in the preserve jar. And they're all preserving. I'm not going to speed these up because it's obviously quite obvious. You can use the same with the furnaces. So if I just get some coal, even better, you can add a coal kiln onto it and then have the wood going, and also have, oh, where's the wood? There's the wood. And let's get some iron ore. So I put the coal in, and now it's all going. I put the kiln in there as well. That was well done me. If I put the kiln on this side, it's linked in. So there isn't, obviously this is about it. There isn't like amazing other attributes, but if you've got tons of resources that need tons of words. If you've just been mining, you have tons of ores that need smelting. It's a really good and easy way for you to get tons smelted. You can also do the same with the mushrooms. Once again, in the interface, you see everything's green. The chests don't have to, as long as the chests are either diagonally or straight across, they will work. Now, if I go back into the cheats interface, don't actually know if now I can go mushroom box, and ta-da! And that will slowly fill up. Now when you can also, there's a long list of things you can use this for, like auto grabbers, bee houses, charcoal kilns, cheese press, crab pots, crystallariums, furnaces, garbage cans, hay hoppers, Juno huts, incubators, kegs, lightning rods, looms, mayonnaise machines, mills, mushroom boxes, oil makers, preserves jar, recycling machines, seed makers, shipping bins, which is a mistake, silos, slime egg press, slime manipulators, tappers, and worm bins. If you do want to install this mod, please remember to make sure you've got nothing connected to your shipping bin before you go, else, I don't know where I'm going, when you went there, else you will just find all your stuff slowly going to the bin. I completely wiped out one of my if you do that, it's just a quick case of closing down the game, removing the mod, removing the problem, and then carrying on. Now the other example I want to show is crab pots. Crab pots are a pain in the butt. You have to go to them practically every day and check what you've got in them, and refill them, and they're quite. Whereas, guess what? I don't have any bait right now, but if I go and get some bait, put it in, and ta-da! Now all these pots are going to be crabbing. Which also, doing it this way, as soon as you get the crab pot set up, you can make tons of money really quickly. I mean, obviously this is going to be a bit exaggerated due to the fact this just speeds stuff up. I cannot. I'm either blind or it's not on there, but I can't speed up this process. But either way, so it takes no time at all. What you do have to make sure is when you set these types of things up, you have to make sure your chests and anything machine-wise is not set in the path of an NPC, due to the fact that if an NPC walks up to this, they are going to walk straight through it and ruin all your hard work. For those concerned about setting up this and then having the night market, during the period of the night market, you will not have access to your crab pots and or the chest during, say, the 3 nights the night market's on. But after that, everything will be returned to you. So, and you can set these up all around the island. You can put a worm bin on them, and I mean, to be fair, the worm bins aren't that efficient, but ta-da! So that's just going to keep making wormies for us, and then they're going to keep fishing, and then say we did this on a multiplayer server with me and some friends, and we made so much money really quickly because we just kept focusing on crab pots. The only thing I want to add is that you can change the configuration in the files to make connectors. So if you want to have a chest but you don't want it directly next to an item, you can configure it so it's like you can use paths to connect chest to chest or chest to beehive or whatever. But yeah, so that's just a brief overview of what this mod can do. So I find it very useful for those people who really don't want to be sat there constantly putting minerals into the furnace, or recycling especially. I mean, you get tons of it, but you don't get really much out of it. So this means you can just do the recycling without having to keep focusing on it. So you can also put it near your crystallarium. If you get the Statue of Endless Fortune, you can put them next to them. I believe I have one set up next to my Jojo bin. And I've already got 5 Jojo Colas just from setting up this show and tell. But yeah, I've blathered on long enough. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't mind. Comment saying I'm awesome. Comment saying I'm terrible. Either way, hope you enjoyed. Bye!